guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and keep watching. I sort of wanted to make this video as like a disclaimer or just me trying to be a bit more open and honest with you guys. First things first, I am quite overwhelmed by the feedback I get from my videos, especially because I started this channel out of convenience and boredom, believe it or not. I work from home full time, I live alone. A lot of the activities I would be doing outside of work, I don't have access to now because they're all closed. I haven't seen my friends and family for a very long time. So, you know, starting a YouTube channel kind of blossomed from that. And when I say that I do it out of convenience, I help a lot of people offline and privately online as well. And a lot of the advice I was giving became very repetitive. So eventually it was like, well, I'm not camera shy, and this is a way where I can share my knowledge and my experience and entertain you guys here and there on a platform where it can reach more people, so more people can benefit from my videos and learn from it and feel good, etc. And so yeah, I just decided, why not? I'm at home full time because I'm working from home full time, and I basically use the time that I would normally be spending sitting on a bus going to and back from work. So here we are. This is my channel. I guess I find it overwhelming when I hear people tell me that they've gotten jobs after using the information I've given in my videos, the resources I've attached. You know, like, you guys got a job in the middle of a pandemic because you listened to me? Like, what? So it's just been great, like hearing so many people have started to learn to code. So many people have learned from my story times, moving out, all that stuff. And yeah, sometimes I get taken back by some of the emails and the DMs that I get, and it's like, wow, people actually listening to what I've got to say. So I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the support so far. Like, it can get a bit like, whoa, this is sick. So yeah, that's my platform, is just to inform, educate. Sometimes I can make you guys laugh, why not? And that's how I'm rolling with it. However, I guess I wanted to make this video because while I get all this great feedback, I also get a lot of younger people, even older people sometimes, telling me like, Amina, how do you have your life together so well? How are you doing so much at your age? Like, you know, you seem like you've got such a perfect life, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, no. It's really not as sugar-coated and as glossy as that. I try my best to make sure that I'm just honest and transparent with you guys about my career journey, just things in general. Like, I just feel like I might as well be straight up. I don't really do a lot of sugarcoating like that, to be honest. It's really not in my nature anyway. So I was a bit taken back by some of these comments. At the same time, I'm not surprised, because I feel like, especially in the digital space on social media, people are constantly tuning into other people's lives. And at the end of the day, people will show you what they want to show you. And some people will portray a perfect life because that's what they want to show you. And so it's very easy to get caught up in all this image gang and, you know, lifestyle, this and that you don't realize that people have a life outside of social media, and not everyone is going to go out of their way to show you what they're struggling with. People would much rather show their success and then maybe talk about their struggles to get there. For the most part, people will not broadcast their L's over their wins. So keep that in mind. And I guess that's what's inspiring this video. I just wanted to get a bit more real with you guys. I have had a very turbulent career journey, life journey. My 20s so far, I'm only 2 years in, but it's been an absolute roller coaster. This adulting life, in the bin. In the bin. I'm tired. I'm tired of paying bills. I'm tired of setting up standing orders and direct debits. I'm tired of breathing and money leaving my account. I'm tired and upset at the fact that no one has messaged me to send me 10 grand just because I'm beautiful. I'm tired. This economy is finishing me. This adulting stuff is finishing me. I'm only 22. Why is it when I get up from my desk, my body is playing the xylophone? Why are my bones crackling? What? I'm just tired, guys. It might look like I've got it together, but I promise you, the majority of the time, I'm just stumbling my way forward, hoping that I don't crash. And for the most part, it's going quite well, thankfully, alhamdulillah. But there are times where I'm just like, I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm just tired. And I feel like, yes, I've done a lot, but I've also gone through a lot. Like, I've taken so many L's before I got to where I am now. There's so many times where I've changed my mind, I've failed, I've self-sabotaged. There's so many opportunities I let slide because I just wasn't okay, or I felt like I wasn't good enough. Listen, I'm probably going to expand on a lot of these things as my channel grows, because I feel like online, people with platforms will only go out of their way to show a certain picture, especially for the younger lot. Like, I get a lot of really young people watching my stuff thinking, oh my gosh, like, she's only 3 or 4 years older than me. Why is my life not like this? Guys, stop ignoring your own unique journey and internalizing other people's success to you being a failure or not being good enough, because it's not true. It's simply not true. It doesn't even make sense. Like, your journey is not the same as someone else's. So why are you taking on that burden of someone else's journey as yours? What the hell? Like, stop. One thing I've learned about adults and just older people in general, a lot of them are basically big babies without the nappies and loads of bills. That's essentially it. And I think I might be one of them now. So, you know, it's not as exciting as you think. Yes, the independence is great. Having the autonomy is great. I'm not gonna front on that. But it's a lot of stress and a lot of responsibility and a lot of pressure. So keep that in mind. This adulting thing, in the bin. Also, comparison really is the thief of joy. There have been so many instances where I'm comparing my journey to people that I genuinely find inspiring. And I'm just thinking like, Amina, why are you not at that level yet? Like, what's wrong with you? You're slacking, you're not doing enough. Get up, why are you just lazy, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, these people, first of all, they've got years on you. They're like over 10 years older than you. So calm down. Second of all, their journey is unique to them. We don't know. I don't know what they've struggled and gone through to get to where they are now, where they're successful. I might have not been able to push through the struggles that they may have gone through. So, you know, like I said, stop taking other people's successes and internalizing that as an admission of your own failure. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. There's no logic to that. Stick to what your journey is looking like and work on yourself first. You really have to do the work on you and do what works best for you. Use other people as inspiration and learn from their wisdom, but don't see it as like, oh, if I'm not on the same level as this person by 25, then I'm a failure. I don't want people to do that with me. Like, I get messages from people like, oh my gosh, Amina, like, I'm older than you and I feel like I'm behind you. And I'm thinking that's not a healthy way to think about your journey and your life. Like, it's better for you to evaluate where you're at and think about the things that you would like to achieve. And believe it or not, I still don't know what I want to do in the next 5 years. I hate that question because I generally don't know. Like, I have an idea of things I would like to achieve, but in terms of like a proper, structured, rigid, final draft version of what I want my life to exactly look like in 5 years' time, I don't have it. I can't give it to you. I genuinely can't, because even 2 years ago, I didn't even know I'd get into the tech industry. 2 years ago, I couldn't even code. I didn't know that I would be a software engineer at all. Like, it really wasn't something that I mapped out when I was 18 or whatever. So for me, it's like the way I operate is I have my values, I have my principles, and I like to make sure that whatever I'm doing with my life aligns with those. And I'm probably going to break this down a bit more in future videos because I think it's really important, and I think it's even more important for younger people who are trying to find their feet. Because it's really a minefield out here. It's really a minefield. A lot of adults are winging it. A lot of people are winging it. We're just making it look good. And I'm just choosing to be open about that. I guess this whole point of this video is just stop comparing yourself to people where you don't need to. You really don't need to for the most part. And you're not a failure if you're not juggling 1,000,001 projects. You're not a failure if you haven't got a degree, or if you haven't gotten this job yet, or you haven't achieved this or that. It doesn't make you a failure, okay? Yes, there's certain things where you might fail at, but use that as a lesson to push forward and take the next step. I feel like, especially now during a pandemic where there's just so much uncertainty in the world, taking each day as it comes is a huge achievement.
Hello again. So me and my iPhone storage, we're just not friends. So this video got cut off. What I wanted to end off with is thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video insightful. I am going to try and open up a bit more about me and who I am as a person. So stay tuned for that. As you can see, I am trying to make my videos as accessible as I possibly can. If you would like to support me in maintaining, paying my translators to create this accessible content, I will leave a link to a Buy Me a Coffee page where you can buy me a coffee. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.